Grow your beard, grow it long. Never cut your beard because of Babylon, where the people want you to cut and trim your beard, so you fit into the society that's weird.
Everybody, I just wanted to just talk a little about the beard. It's growing in really nice. I'm really excited about it, and pretty much I've been brushing it every day. So I find out when you don't brush your hair every day, uh, it starts to get into knots. And my beard can get very curly if it's not brushed every day. Some beards are straighter and longer, and every beard is different, by the way. Because I see some people on the internet making videos about how to take care of a beard or what to do, but they often don't mention that every beard is different. So there are some different techniques to take care of different types of beards. For example, like different types of hair. You know, certain hairs use different products and brushes and combs and everything. But I don't do it too much, you know, and I make sure my comb has enough wide enough edges. I stopped using a really small fine comb because it just pulled too much hair. But I really like this, and basically I don't walk around with this every day. I just usually before I get on camera, I'll uh I'll just comb it, and but I find combing it every day really does help because there was a time when I wasn't combing it every day. Somebody mentioned to me that it was getting a little crazy and wild. So at least when I got on film, which I do make videos every day on different topics, I started combing it, and I realized it's easier to comb once you do it every day, maintaining it. Look, the brush goes right through. But what happened before when I did that, it would get stuck, and I would have to, and it was just a little knotty and just not as good. But now it goes right through, and it's really nice. I also saw on a video on YouTube of a fellow talking about the beard, and he had a lot of good tips about the beard, but he put a lot of unnatural stuff in it that I don't necessarily recommend. I like to keep it very natural. I do put beard oil in it. I might put conditioner in it, but that's it. But he did give me a good tip, or I picked it up from him, and it's like when you comb your beard, and if it's long, the longer it gets, you comb forward. You comb forward the longer it gets, and just not backwards. So I find that's been helpful because I used to just comb it like this, and that's okay also. But I think it was more natural. I like comb it forward. I think that helped me a lot, and so I've been keeping the bottom here at the same level. I think I just nipped it once just to make it the same level, make it even here. And as long as I comb it before I go on, it stays kind of neat on the sides here. I do notice, I guess, when I comb it out down towards the back, it just gets a little wider, which is fine. But just from a natural standpoint, and again, every bearder is different, but from a natural standpoint, that's the way I do it. Another thing to keep in mind if you have a beard or you're growing a beard and you start getting that salt and pepper look like I have going on here is you might run into an issue with, well, this side might be more black or this side, you know, it just might not look even or something. And and I hate to be just combing here on the camera so much, but I'm trying to get it neat here to show you guys. But uh, I don't. I believe in leaving it things as natural as possible. I'm not a big fan of coloring beards and so on. And some of you are, and for each his own. That's fine. But when that happens, you got to work through it because it will even out, and this pretty much even out. I think the other day I was combing it and it looked like it was black, like right here, and here it was gray, and so on, or whiter, and you know, it might not look good if you get like a black patch here and it's gray here and so on. It might not look as good, but I know people contact me often and they say, well, my beard doesn't look good because it's just growing in different patches everywhere. But I don't hear people, because they don't grow it long enough, talk about the color that's growing in makes it look like different patches and so on. But I find for the most part it grows pretty much even, in terms of maybe the lower part might be getting whiter sooner or the upper part might be changing a little color, but usually not the side, one side or the other. But if it is, so be it. Just let it go, let it flow, and by all means, if you feel like you need to color it, that's your thing. For me, this is the way I like it, and I stopped, and I do not like to do the trim lines. I like to leave it like this because it just looks more natural as it gets bigger. When it was shorter, I experimented with last time a couple of videos ago, shaving over here, trimming over here, and for a while it looked nice, but as the beard kept growing longer, it just started looking unnatural to me, and I just liked it better this way. So just some tips and ideas, and you know, a lot of people say, you know, they some people don't want the sides to stick out and some people do. I I love the beard my creator put on my face. What can I say? And hopefully any of these tips would help you. Mustache is another thing. I did grow my mustache really long. I had the little handlebars going if I wanted them, and that was nice for a while. But if I wasn't putting stuff in it to move it away from my lips, it would be over my lips. And if you even could see my teeth, it looked like I had one tooth. But more than anything else, when I ate food, I would always have to be pushing it away. And now I just trim it up there, and that's the only part I trim at the moment. That might change. I might let it grow again. I'm not sure, but I'm appreciating it. More important, more other people are appreciating it, and I'm finally running into people now that actually like it and prefer it, and that's very encouraging to me. So a lot of people aren't going to like it. They're going to give you a hard time, and if they do, uh, there are a lot of people out there that do enjoy it and do like it, and I'm so excited and encouraged now that people like it. And uh, don't don't take off your beard because people don't like it. If you don't like it, take it off, but not because people don't like it. But it's your face. It's your face. And yes, having it neat, combing it, maybe definitely keeping it clean. You don't want it to smell. Yeah, fine. People are around you, and that's just common courtesy, I guess, or whatever you might say. And it's also healthy for your beard to take care of it and maintain it. But the cut, the shape, the color, that's up to you, not somebody else. Okay? Even if somebody thinks they're trying to help you, well, yeah, they might have their best interest in mind, thinking it's your best interest, but your best interest, you could listen to people, and and if they tell you, give you their opinion, that's fine. But I had several people tell me, here's an interesting story. Somebody told me, oh, you must trim the beard. You must trim it. It just doesn't look good, and so on. And somebody else told me that. So I did. I trimmed the beard. I just made it nice and even here. So I went back and I said to both people, look, I trimmed the beard. Doesn't it look great? One person said it looks so much neater. It's nicer. It's great. And the other person says, I can't tell a difference. So everyone's going to have their own personal look, folks, or their idea of what they're looking at or what they're seeing. And I'm loving it, number one. And number two, people are now telling me that they enjoy it as well and they love it. Of course, people don't like it, but oh well. I'm loving it, and I like it how it is. And I want to just encourage all you guys out there that regardless of what people say, negative comments you might have or they might have, oh well, laugh it off and keep growing. All right. If you have comments or questions, put them below the video. Thank you very much. Until then, have a great day and beard on.
Grow your beard, grow it long. Never cut your beard because of Babylon, where the people want you to cut and trim your beard, so you fit into the society that's weird. Never watch them and don't try to fit them, because you know that this system is doomed. Well, grow your beard, grow it long. Stand up strong for your kingdom. Well, grow your beard, grow it long. Listen to Brother Paul Nissan and grow your beard.